So in this video, I'm going to talk about how to align the upper cervical complex of your neck. And this is Stan. And Stan, you'll see the cranium, the bones of the head. And you'll notice that you're going to come down off the bone of the head and slide right down underneath. This bone at the base of your skull is called the occiput. So this here. Just below, in the basketball of your head, if you will, sits on the atlas, your first cervical vertebrae. And then the atlas rotates on the second cervical vertebrae called the axis. So the occiput, the base of your skull, sits on the atlas, cervical vertebrae number 1, and then it rotates on the second cervical vertebrae. And these three pieces create the upper cervical complex of your neck. And now, what I'm going to show you is you're going to be able to palpate on yourself if this area is symmetric or whether it might be rotated more to one side or the other, and then how to correct it for yourself. So, I'm going to move Stan over to the side. And now I'm going to turn around so you can see my hands going on the back of my head. And what you're going to do is just feel the back of your head. And slide your fingers down until you slide off the back of your skull, the bottom of your skull, into what's called the suboccipital area, just underneath the occiput. And now feel the tissue. And if the tissue on one side and the other side feels symmetric and equally supple and soft, then you don't have a problem. But if you feel that one finger is going against firmer, more congested, more prominent tissue, and the other one is deeper and more supple and soft, then that's telling you that you're rotated to that side. And what you're going to do is put your one hand on the top of your head, rotate and turn your head towards the side that's more congested and more prominent, more tight. Put a little bit of pressure on the top of your head, about 3 or 4 pounds of pressure, and just turn your head to the other side and rotate around to the other way. Then relax, bring it back to neutral, and feel the tissue again. And what I can tell you is when I just did that, I felt a little bit of a little click and a release. And now the tissue on both sides is more supple, symmetrically and equally. So just like that, I was able to adjust my upper cervical complex simply and easily. Good luck.